This is my mom. What's your name, Mom?
Kelly.
Number 1, what was I like as a child?
Very talkative. She started talking very early and loved her picture taken. And we signed her up for dance. But
I didn't
the
really.
whole time she really just sang the songs.
And just made up my own moves.
And made up her own moves.
Same as cheerleading.
Yeah, same with cheerleading.
What do you think of me making YouTube videos?
I think you have a lot of fun. And you bring a lot of happiness and inspiration to other people. So
And you make some coin doing it.
And you make some coin.
No, I'm not. Funny I did when I was younger. You can say more than one because I've done quite a bit.
Well, we were driving down the road one day, and she asked what animals were out in the pasture, and I said sheep, and she said she, and I said no, sheep. And so then she called them sheep from then on. And then one time she was about 3 years old, and she had a makeup kit that had like bright blue eyeshadow and orange blush and bright pink lipstick, and she put it on without a mirror.
I remember doing that. I was sitting on the toilet doing it.
And then she walked by the mirror and looked over and said, I'm not a clown, I'm a princess.
She used to ask where her fork and spoon were.
Oh, but it sounded like I said,
I want a fork and spoon.
My food.
She would fall asleep at the dinner table.
She ate really loud.
I go nom
She'd go,
nom
nom,
nom
nom,
nom.
nom, and then her face would fall into her mashed potatoes.
What's a weird habit of mine currently?
You repeat things over and over and over again,
I can't
and you
help
don't
it.
even change it up. You just say the exact same thing
I can't help it.
over and over.
Had to name your daughter, what would you name her?
Some air fresheners for my car.
Well, I really wanted to name her
You
Madison,
might want to
but
take
her dad liked
top of the bag,
Hannah.
right?
He
And
said
I also
Madison
liked
makes.
No,
Faith,
I'm not.
and I liked Grace. But I can't imagine her not being Hannah.
When you guys go out to eat, what does she order?
Carl's Jr., Carless Burger, Western Bacon Burger with no barbecue sauce
Second week.
and no
Cross
onion
the
rings, lettuce
Just
wrap,
Just
2 weeks
bacon,
after
meat,
that.
cheese, and
Or whatever.
lettuce.
and a side of ranch. Or nachos
Thanks,
with
man.
real cheese, not the cheese sauce, meat, and sour cream.
Is the one thing you wish I would do?
Keep your room clean for more than 2 days. Keep your needles off of your syringes in the barn. Pick up your mess in the bathroom. Put
Keep your
your
room
clothes
clean.
away. Get your dishes out.
Okay, let's go on the
Pick the
next
dog
question.
turds up.
Pick the dog turds up. out
What's
of the
what's
yard.
something I do that annoys you?
Don't pick the dog turds
You
up.
don't.
Don't wash your clothes. Don't clean your room. Don't clip the needles off your syringes. Talk too
You talk too fast. We need.
I just need to get it all out, and it's
Yeah.
like,
And then you obsess about things like you.
wait, that's the next question.
Oh.
What's something I obsess over?
You obsess, like you really want something, and then when you get it, you obsess about whether you should have gotten it. You
I
feel
always
bad
feel
that
guilty
you get
about
You
it.
feel guilty about it, and maybe you should have waited.
Try not to. I mean, I try not to do that, but not. Okay. Anyways, where would you like to see me in 10 years?
Where would I like to see you, or where am I going to see you?
Just you both.
Well, selfishly, I'd like to see you close to home, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think that you are going to be the one who
Go to the city like New York and stuff.
moves to the East Coast or farther and lives your dreams. And so I'm happy that you have the confidence to do that. But I hope you come home to visit.
I will. Maybe. What's the worst thing I've ever done?
Lied.
What did
Man.
she lie about that one time when Mom? What was it?
Oh,
She doesn't lie very often.
Oh, when I left my bag at the pizza place.
Oh, yeah. She left her diabetic bag at the pizza place and lied about it, so she didn't check her sugar.
I didn't want to get in trouble.
And so, yeah.
And I got
but-
my computer taken away.
Yeah, but you don't really lie very much.
Nope.
So,
Only when I'm afraid I'll get in trouble. I don't do that anymore though.
yeah, because it doesn't help, does it?
Makes it worse.
Makes it worse.
What's your favorite moment of us together?
A lot of good times. I like our girl days. I don't know that I have a specific favorite moment.
Look how tan you look. Look, I look like a ghost.
Oh, this is my favorite moment.
How was I in school? Or it says how was I, but how am I now? How was I?
What were you like in school?
Like when I was little, like in preschool and stuff, how was I in school?
Well, I remember when you came home from school and the teacher was laughing because somebody said something about being late. Because, sorry, I'm late, but my mom had to accessorize.
Oh yeah, and I was the only one who knew what that meant.
You were the only one who laughed.
You should have known I was gonna
be
a diva. How am I now?
You're still a good student, but you get bored easily. And we seem to keep hearing that you're chatty and like to socialize in class.
It's only a Miss Shula's class.
No.
She should know. She has to talk to us every day about talking, and then she puts me next to Megan every time.
Well.
What would you change if you could raise me again?
What would I change?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'd change anything.
I'm okay. Last question. Describe my perfect type of guy.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Funny. Cute.
He doesn't have to be cute, but that's a bonus.
But yeah, that's a bonus. Mostly I think that you fall for people that are funny, have a great sense of humor, and they're kind.
Like
And
best friend.
Best friend, and they don't say mean things about other people or try to put other people down.
Yeah. You want me to answer any questions about you, like what annoys you or what annoys me, what you do?
Yeah, but can you cut it if I don't like what you say?
Yeah. What's something that you do that annoys me? You say, I think this is what all moms do. They say, I'll be there in 5 minutes. And then, like, 2 hours later, you're still putting on your lip gloss.
Oh, rude.
And you're always the last one in the car.
Not always. I'm getting better at that.
Because you...
Ask your dad this weekend. I was the first one in the car both times.
And when I was little, you put on makeup just to go on a bike ride.
It's in public.
It sweats all off.
Whatever.
Yeah, Dad, what's something that you do that annoys me? You don't understand makeup.
Very true.
I go to the store and buy like a new nail polish or something, you go, oh my god. And you always make fun of me and you say, another nail polish? But I'm a girl.
That you are.
Favorite thing about Hannah?
Personality.
Personality.
Do you think I'll be making YouTube videos?
I think it's cool.
Something that annoys me, like mostly you and Grandpa. You always come in when I'm making a video, and I'll say, making a video, walk in, or you both do is you knock, and you don't even like let me answer, you just walk in, and I'll say, I'm getting dressed, and you and Grandpa just walk right on in, and I have to hide in my closet. Have you learned anything about makeup and beauty from me? Did I ask you that one?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I
think
learned that it costs a lot of money.
So does your cars and your guns and your knives.
I learn something new all the time from you.
You like me giving you makeovers.
Yeah, I do.
I remember any other things I did that was funny when I was little. What, Dad?
Pooping in the bucket.
I don't
You
remember
got stuck in the
that.
bucket.
I don't
You
remember
fell in the
that.
bucket and got
I
stuck.
remember that.
When? Why did I poop in the bucket?
Because we were out in the water.
On a
And,
boat?
yeah.
No, Beer Can Beach.
And then we went to Beer Can Beach.
The sand, so you had to poop in a bucket. And you
When was that?
sat down in the bucket, you got stuck in the bucket, and you kept waddling over
Like a turtle.
the bucket, stuck to your butt.
When was that?
5 years ago.
What's another thing?
Funny that I remember?
Me and Kyle
When you went to
barbecue.
Disneyland without us that one time.
Oh my gosh, you guys haunt me with that every single time. I say something I don't remember. Oh, that's a good time I went to Disneyland.
You had this whole trip that you explained.
I had a
and we
dream
never
about
even
it, and I
went
thought it was real.
What's something that she does that annoys you?
I don't clip off my
there. Doesn't
insulin
flip her
needles.
needles off her syringes.
What is she obsessed about?
Makeup.
The mail.
The
Did
what?
you get the mail?
Oh, that's what you
Oh.
obsess about.
I know, but she
No,
does the
because
same
I'm
thing.
always like,
I already
like
got it. Did Did you get the mail yet? I already got it.
Describe her.
It's because I'm like waiting for like an elf package or something, and I really want it, and I'm impatient about that kind of stuff.
Describe her perfect type of guy.
A comedian.
Are you guys surprised that I made it this far on YouTube?
No.
Like, did you think I would ever like become partner and stuff?
I had no idea what was possible, but I'm
When
not
I
surprised
first started,
that
I
you
was just a
achieved
little kid with a camera. A
it.
million.
What will you do for her when she gets 1 million hits?
I can get 1 million hits in a week. But you have to do
What?
You have to do something like really stupid or really gross.
What's funny is there's people who just like get like 1 million hits from like a funny video, but it feels better when you work for it.
Mm-hmm. Always feels better when you work for something, huh? You know what is my very favorite thing about you?
What?
That you get more pleasure out of giving to somebody than you actually get from getting something. Very thoughtful. Are we done?
Yeah, now that it's 20 minutes long. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Dad.
Later.